Hi guys, today is going to be another decorating video. I'm very excited. I've been waiting what I feel like has been honestly since Christmas to get to my summer decor, but it was really fun to just kind of set up for spring. I'll link a video down below. Kept it pretty simple, but now I am going to transition into summer decor. So I'm actually going to be using a little bit of color today. It's going to be yellow, and we are going to focus on the Butler's pantry, which I just newly decorated like last week. So I am going to be changing it up a bit, but it is time for me to get the summer stuff going. And I'm also going to be decorating the kitchen. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to walk you guys through this process, but first I'm going to show you some of the pieces that I picked up so that we can decorate the Butler's pantry first. I'm gonna walk you guys through exactly how I decorated the entryway for summertime. I'll link it down below. And in that video, I talked about how I decorate on a budget when it comes to, you know, switching out for every season. So of course, some of the staples for me is just having a good solid foundation to work with that I know will marry very well with, other seasonal decor. So, you know, we've got all of these pieces here that will stay up year round, and then I will add around it for the season. So for springtime, you know, I did a little bit of these like baby breath-ish type of flowers. We've got some peaches here in this little basket, and otherwise kept it pretty simple. And for summertime, I am going to be doing a lemon theme in the kitchen. So I'll show you guys some of the items that I picked up. So I got this cute little sign. You guys know I love Hobby Lobby. They have some really great deals. And yeah, the prices are amazing. So I'll be linking the prices in this video for you guys as well, so that you can see how much I spent for each area between the Butler's pantry and the kitchen to switch out for the summer decor. Once you get a good solid foundation going, then it will get easier in time to start implementing seasonal decor if that's something that you're interested in. So then I also have some limes. These are actually from Dollar Tree. They sold them 3 limes to a pack. I really love the color and I love the size. So I pulled out 3 for this. And then we've got these cute mugs that are just, oh, I'm in love with these mugs. Again, Hobby Lobby, they were 50% off. So those we're probably gonna hang up on there. We've got a really cute cookie jar also from Hobby Lobby. I love the color. It's like my favorite lemon shade. You can see that these lemons are a little bit darker. The camera is making them a little bit extra darker, but overall, I got a bag of lemons just to kind of replace the peaches. I also got a bag of limes. These are also from Hobby Lobby. And then for the same area, we've got some lemon picks. And you'll see why I went with picks rather than just loose flowing lemons. And then I also picked up some lime picks as well. I really love these. You know, they blend in really well with greenery. You guys know that I love green. So we're going to use these as a garland. So now I'm just going to give you guys a before shot, and then we will get started. Alright, so I'm starting from the top and working my way down, and I want to tackle this shelf that sits here up at the top. Gonna keep it simple, I guess you could say, but we're gonna add the lemon picks and the lime picks. I think I'm gonna do 2 on each side. Alright, so I'm thinking I'm gonna do the limes on the outside. This is gonna be hard to do with one hand. Alright, so here we go. We've got the limes on the outside, and now we're going to tuck in the lemons on the inside. so here we go. Pretty cute, really simple. The lemons definitely give off a summer vibe, and the color pops nicely with my basic pieces, my foundational pieces, and that's what I always mean about being able to maximize a budget so you don't have to change out absolutely everything. All right, so now I want to tackle this area, which is basically the main area, and we're gonna take this decor sign, Live Life with Zest, super cute. I'm just gonna move this piece a little bit over, and I'm gonna slide it right here. For the cookie jar, I'm thinking I'm going to alter this section over here on the end. We're gonna pull these back, and let's see. I actually don't have any idea like how I was staging this. I knew that I wanted this sign here, but I wasn't sure about the cookie jar, but let's just put it over here on the end. Alright, so looking through the viewfinder, this does seem like a lot of things are going on in here. I actually really like it. I think it's pretty cozy for me. It's definitely my style. I might end up eventually doing something about these lamps, but right now at night they just give off the most beautiful glow. But yeah, they definitely, like, just to kind of give you an idea, this is what it would look like without the lamps. Probably better, you know, maybe in this instance less is more, but we're gonna leave the lamps for now. And I know I haven't had the peaches here for very long, but we are gonna fill this with lemons and limes. I did not like the mugs up there. I think they're just too big to hang, and just you really couldn't see this. So I'm just gonna put one right here. And the other one I can just simply put up in my cabinet, and then that way I can actually use it. So this one will sit here like decor. And this is basically this side of the Butler's pantry. So we've got the lemons and lime basket going on here. And there is a lot of floral going on, but again, it's just very much my style. I love it. And turning over to the pantry side, I still kept it simple. I didn't do anything to this sign up here. I could add like little yellow flowers. There's really not much of a ledge you can see to work with, so I really couldn't put lemons or anything up there, but I could tuck in some like little yellow flowers, but I just decided to keep it simple. Down in the wreath, however, I don't know if you can kind of tell straight away, but I put some limes inside of the boxwood wreath. Lemons would obviously look brighter, more summery, but I don't actually have any lemons for this wreath particularly. And I originally planned to do a yellow gingham ribbon, but I just couldn't find it at my Hobby Lobby, and I think I'm gonna have to order it off of Amazon, the one that I want. So originally this was supposed to have a ribbon. All right, so next is going to be the kitchen. So this is actually a floral set that I bought last year at the at-home store. And I pulled it back down just because there's yellow in here, there's white in here, so those are like my colors. So we'll see if I end up using it. I have this cute little lemon tree. This came from TJ Maxx. I'm not sure if I'm gonna end up using it. And we have more bags of lemons. We have more lemon picks because we're gonna be making some garland again. And this is what I talked about with the yellow gingham ribbon for the wreaths, because we're gonna be adding pillows to the kitchen table area. I did decide to pick up some more floral just in case I didn't decide to use that. So you guys know I love tulips. I have them in white, I have them in orange, and now I'm gonna have them in yellow. I also found this set of floral, and it's just so pretty. Absolutely love them. So I got 2 picks. I don't know if I'm gonna end up using those, but I grabbed them just in case. We've got some more lemon picks as well. Another bag of limes, another bag of lemons. I just have some random bits of decor that I've had for a while. Not sure if I'm gonna use them, but I decided to pull them out just in case. Like this, for example, I've had for a while. I think I got it at the Home Goods. And then the matching, I guess it's not matching, is it? No, they definitely look like different designs, but I pulled them out just in case because I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna do the kitchen island. I have the rest of the space figured out, so I just started pulling some things just to get it all together and kind of have some options to work with. And then these plates are from Dollar Tree. So this is basically what spring looks like in the house. And also, if I weren't to decorate for any season, this is what I would actually use as everyday decor. Again, because I am doing summer, we're gonna go ahead and remove the white tulips. These are absolutely beautiful, by the way, and they came from Amazon. But we are gonna replace them with yellow tulips. These are from Hobby Lobby, and you can see they're just a little bit more different. They're more open. So we're just gonna see how these work. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to bend these. I don't think I wanna separate all of them. I mean, I could clip each little piece off, but I don't think I want to do that. So let's just give this a go. I'm just bending it like this. And then there we go. For this area right here, I could just simply leave it as is. It's pretty simple. I really like it. I don't want to overcrowd the tops of the kitchen countertop, but for now I want to go ahead and add 1 little lemon pick to this and just kind of leaving it like that. You guys know I love to balance things out, but let's just kind of roll with this for now, move on to the next section, and then that way once I kind of start adding more things, I can step back and edit, or step back, look at it, and then edit as needed. I can do the same thing in this area as well. I've got my wax melt warmer here. We've got you know who here. I'm not gonna say her name because then she's gonna spark yours, mine. So I already feel like the wires are a lot, but there really isn't any other space that I want to put these in. I do like listening to music in the kitchen, and this is the best spot. Just to also give this space a little pop of yellow, I'm just gonna throw in a lemon right here, kind of tucked in. For this area, I want to switch out the candle. So you can see this one has a brown wax to it. And I decided this actually on the last minute, so I only have this candle, but it would actually be like really nice, you know, if I did a lemon candle, that would make sense. But I had this on hand. It says pineapple. It's from TJ Maxx, but it's yellow. So wanted to go ahead and get this put right here on the center just so that you can see what that looks like. And essentially, because I feel like the rest of my decor already has a light and airy look to it. It already has a summery feel just from the greens alone. So I really don't need to overdo it and over push it for summer. So adding this candle, I could just stop right here, but I could also add some lemons inside of this wreath. You could do something that looks a little bit more like this. So I just tucked in some of the smaller lemons into the wreath. I didn't hot glue them down or anything. That way I can maximize the foundational decor, if you will, for other seasons and holidays. I just switched out for an LED remote controlled candle. That's just kind of what I had on hand, but I would envision this with a slightly thicker candle. So keeping the space really simple, I actually really like the look of the lemons in the wreath rather than the yellow pineapple candle. Again, I really wish I had that gingham ribbon because I would be adding it to this wreath as well. So I decided to put those florals in this container here. Let's switch this out with this one. I actually need to get some type of paper or something down in here so that these can stick up a little bit. Just kind of like that. All right, I'm gonna need your help, so please comment in the comment section on what you think. A couple of different options that I'm not entirely sure where to land on. All right, so I can either do this arrangement just like this, which I actually really love. I do prefer this vase pitcher more. I think it just complements the rest of my decor more with these flowers, or I can add it to this, give it a little bit more dimension. I don't really think it needs it, but I just feel like I've been staring at this for so long that I don't know where to land. So let me know what you think. So option 1, without the stand, option 2, with the stand, or option 3, and we go for this one, which I do think looks actually really lovely with the stand. Probably just because it isn't as tall, but I'm not sure, you guys. Do I go for this one or do I go for this one? All right, I definitely think this area needs another little lemon. I do think it's one of those places where it should be balanced out properly. It just was looking like I either needed to remove the one or add another one. But so far it already looks so much better. Plus I have some garland here. It's hard to tell, but it lights up. It's actually from Dollar Tree and it's so cute. I did save the majority of my lemon picks for this area because I really wanted to add a lot of lemons to this garland. So that's what we're going to do here. All right, so we just tucked in the yellow lemon picks, and you can see on top of my foundational garland, it just looks so pretty and full, and I didn't have to, you know, switch out my garland because it's such a basic piece for me that it can marry with so many different seasons and holidays. Over in this section, I was actually playing a little bit a couple weeks ago when I had hauled these limes from Dollar Tree, but again, they were 3 for $1, so I think there's 3 packs in here, a total of 9 limes. I think it looks really pretty. I like that they're green here instead of the yellow. I feel like if I added the yellow, it might have been a little overkill, so I'm thinking about just kind of tucking some in. Maybe that one's a little too close to that. Maybe we'll add one kind of like right here. And then maybe another one right there. Just like that. I decided not to do too much in this area. I already loved like what was going on with it, so I I didn't want to push too much into it, but I really do like the pillows here. I think it gives it an extra cozy factor, and it pulls in some yellow from this area, because without it, just adding the yellow there, I think it just would have looked a little bit more random. I could have done a pillow for every chair, but I thought that might have been a little overkill for me, so I just decided to do 2. We don't sit here very often, so it's okay. Also, I will say, I know a lot of you have suggested to put the chairs at more of like an X style so that it's not bumping up against the pie safe. I might end up doing that, but I actually really just kind of like it the way that this is. I don't know, yeah, I guess I just kind of like it. And again, we don't sit here very often, so it's not a big deal that this chair is pretty close. And it's actually not as close, I guess, as it seems, maybe a little bit. But even so, if somebody were to sit here, they would still have room to pull the chair out and sit. And then over in the pie safe, I didn't do anything to the actual inside. I'll link the original video down below so that you can see how I decorated for this area. But yeah, I just kept it the same way. I didn't add any yellow to it. I just wanted to turn this spot into a lemon garland, which I really love. It's so pretty. We've got some limes going on, and then a little bit of yellow in that tier tray. So just enough, I feel like, to balance out the rest of the kitchen, get some yellow over on this side as well. I could have also done like a little lemon tree, but I don't know, maybe I will. Hobby Lobby is selling a lemon tree very similar to this one. Overall, this is the space that I've just kind of come up with. Again, it really wasn't that big of a switch, so I didn't spend as much as I normally do for like holidays and things like that and Christmas time. I still want to keep the kitchen as light as possible because I do decorate quite a bit for Christmas. So I'm still just kind of needing the space to be, you know, a little bit lighter and just more airy. And I know I keep repeating the same words over and over, but it really does make an impact for me mentally to kind of keep the space as decluttered as I possibly can, but while also enjoying decor, because you guys know I love it. So over in this section, once I get the gingham ribbon, I think it'll look a little bit more summery, if you will. So I will give you guys an update of that on Instagram. Everything else works really well. P.S. If you watch my TJ Maxx haul, I had a yellow rolling pin, but it doesn't fit in here. It's too tall. I mean, that thing is pretty long. So otherwise there would have been like a yellow rolling pin and I think it would have looked cute, but I actually really like the simplicity of this as well. And then over here, I do think adding the lemon balanced this out properly. So this area looks great. Get some pop of color over here, and then the yellow tulips honestly just brightens up this whole space for summer. And then when we move down here, again, simple. All I did was add a lemon pick, and this one just tucks in like that. This area is probably kind of random in a way, just visually looking at it, but I've actually been really enjoying it. I like the way that I've done this section more than any other decor that I kind of threw together over here. So, you know, in the future, I could see a potential update to this corner, but for right now, I've been enjoying it. And then when we turn into this corner here, you can just see how the yellow works in each area. I really like the cushions or the pillows. They look really pretty. And from this view, you can see that I have this flower option here right now. I'm thinking that this is the one I want to go with, but I do want to see what you guys have to say, because whenever I'm filming these videos, I'm looking at the same thing over and over, and sometimes I just need a fresh pair of eyes on things. So if you're leaving me a comment on your suggestions, thank you so much. But I am really liking how this is turning out. The more that I'm looking at it, the more that I think it goes really well with the space. And yeah, So just kind of imagine yellow gingham ribbon there at the top, and maybe even without the ribbon. Let me know what you guys think. I really don't know when I just kind of started decorating on a more simple level, because before I really liked adding a lot of things. And you know, to each his own. Maybe to some this is a lot, and maybe to some this is actually minimal. So it's all, you know, just different levels of perception. But for me, this is definitely more on the minimal side for sure. So eventually I do want to build up. I want to add some greenery to the top there. But I haven't gotten around to that quite yet. So anyways, this is the summer decor makeover for the Butler's pantry. You can see it kind of peeking out over there, and the kitchen as well. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and you got any inspiration from it, and I'll see you guys next time.